And we're back. Welcome back to the CTG podcast. It's our second podcast talking about the return of the Premier League and the results from the last week and what our predictions are going to be for the week upcoming. So, should we jump straight into the results, boys?
Yeah.
We'll start with that first game, which was Sheffield and Villa, which for some reason is not showing up.
Very poor game from the first game back sort of standpoint. It was always going to be cagey, but I hoped for a little bit more action than what happened. The goalless draw. It was just, bit of a dead game to watch, to be fair.
Yeah, I did enjoy it.
Positive, considering where Sheffield are and where Villa are. But we know how that played out further on in the week, and we will come to that point. But yeah,
no, I really didn't enjoy that game.
It was very boring.
It was.
Anyone got any more to say on it?
No,
Well, Grealish looked good as he always does, but my God, doesn't he get fouled? A lot.
So he is now the most fouled player in the Premier League ever, and only six of those fouls have been bookings, and it's something like 140 fouls. He's had
That's
6
mad.
bookings.
that is pretty mad.
Talk about the goal line technology.
Yeah. Well, actually,
Oh, I forgot about
that did bring a little bit of entertainment, I suppose. And it was a certified goal. So you got away with that one, Benny.
See, you did get away with it, and I don't know whether that should have been given post. I don't know how they would have done it, but that should be given even after the game.
Well, the thing is, because what Nyland did is he then threw it out, which then resulted in us going up the wing and winning a free kick at the other end. But VAR could have stepped in at any time until that free kick was taken, because it was still the same passage of play.
They should have just done that to check it. But I don't know. Do you think that should be given at half time, or do you think once it's gone, even though it was confirmed goal?
Well, if the ref comes out and says, "Oh, it was actually a goal," I don't know. There should be a ruling for huge, glaring, obvious mistakes like that, where if it was a certified goal, it needs to be given, because that's so harsh.
It was definitely
it went in. It clearly went in. Everyone could see that. I don't think anyone could debate the fact that it went in.
No, everyone said it. The ref said it went in. Grealish said it went in. Dean Smith said it went in. But apparently, according to Hawkeye, the way Nyland caught it and shielded it, it covered all 7 cameras that are meant to keep an eye on the line, and that way they couldn't tell.
I think it's very controversial.
But then, Hawkeye, okay, the cameras got covered. VAR, Stockley Parks, step in and actually do something good for one.
Yeah.
Don't be as useless as everyone thinks you are.
Well, I think that's the first goal we've ever had. VAR has not, taken away from us or, been in our favour.
Mm-hmm.
The first goal that's benefited you.
Yeah, that one. That's the word.
Yeah, so I wasn't expecting it to be goalless, though.
No.
I expected it to be a small amount of goals because, obviously, like I said, Sheffield defence is something else when it comes to what you'd say the smaller teams in the league.
Unless
they
you
do
play Newcastle.
phenomenally. But unless they play Newcastle, very correct. But I didn't expect goalless.
No.
Right, so
Both keepers had good games apart from that error. There were multiple goals that could have gone in which had good saves.
Yeah.
It's just one of those games, really.
It is. Right, so let's move on to the next one, which was City Arsenal.
City Arsenal.
Where do we start?
The one-man wrecking machine, which is David Luiz.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start apart from.
Why don't we start with the fact that who was it who got injured that he had to come on for?
Oh no,
that guy they've got on loan, isn't it?
No, it's the young guy, young centre back.
Is he young? I thought he was on loan. I don't know.
Oh, I'll have a quick look. It was Mari,
yeah.
Pablo Mari. For the 24th minute, he got injured, and apparently, I think I saw something that said he is out for a while now. Mari, I think it was quite a bad injury.
Because Xhaka got stretched off as well, didn't he? But he's actually he's all right. Actually, apparently it was just a twist or something. But he's not actually horrendously too badly injured.
Arsenal just didn't look good. They didn't
No,
look like a team.
not at all.
Well, that's the sort of result I was expecting, to be fair.
Well, I was quite
Yeah,
excited
3-0
when they
was-
played when they brought in their kids and they're starting their kids. I was quite excited about it. I thought,
Yes, it was,
change it up.
Mm.
Saka and Martinelli.
Yeah. Martinelli didn't start, but
Yeah.
Saka looked all right, but the others didn't really do a lot, and Ketty didn't really
Nketiah,
do a lot.
No.
Up
He
top
started
was,
over Aubameyang, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Aubameyang started on the wing.
Oh, did he?
And
I thought
Garcia got
Aubameyang
knocked
started.
out in the chat. Yes, he did. He got absolutely destroyed.
Yes,
He was,
got
yeah,
flattened.
Yeah.
Who did?
yeah.
Garcia.
Eric Garcia,
Garcia.
Spanish
Yeah.
Man City centre back. Yeah,
That was bad. That.
that was bad. He was
Apparently,
alright.
he's all right. He's just not. I don't think he's going to play. Well, he didn't play yesterday, did he?
Yeah.
Well, it's
But-
like if you've got a concussion, it's like you've
But
got to have 2 or
apparently,
3 weeks
he'd be
out.
fine to play games after, or from now. Apparently, according to what
Oh.
Pep said.
Well, we might
But
see
yeah,
more
like-
of him then. But Edison
it
didn't
was-
look very. Have you seen the clip of Edison standing around just like laughing with the others after he'd done
Yeah.
it?
It's a bit strange.
And Pep didn't even look at the stretcher as it was brought past him. Which
Although
is-
it must be hard in that situation because obviously you care, but like you've got to be focused on Although they pretty much won the game by that point, got to be focused on seeing it out.
yeah, the one goal came after that point, didn't it?
Yeah, Foden's goal. But I think David Luiz was good when he came out after the game and said, "Look, it was my fault. It wasn't the team's fault. Like I fucked it basically."
Yeah.
He was bad. Like
He was horrendous.
I think that's the last we'll see of David Luiz.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely at Arsenal.
Yeah.
I don't know where he'll go after that, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
But no, I was
Not
expecting
very
Arsenal to be
good.
in that
Second
form, to be
season at
honest.
Arsenal.
Oh, you need to turn up a bit.
Am I too quiet?
Is this his first season or second season at Arsenal?
second.
Is that
But
better?
yeah. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Alright.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Kieran Tierney looked all right. I think he was one of the only ones. I thought he looked all right. I think he's decent.
yeah, no, he's he is good, Tierney.
I was expecting, what's this? Edison been holding him from being kicked in the head by Mane, so banged out his teammate.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway, right, let's move on to the next game.
Which was next game was Norwich Southampton.
It was indeed. I can't even remember the score.
3-0
What was the
win for
score?
Southampton.
3-0.
Yeah.
In a win.
I was saying to Cookie before they'd scored, I was like, I can see Danny Ings bagging one, and then lo and behold.
Yeah, he's in my fantasy team. so
First
I got
half was
point.
atrocious.
Yeah, he's in mine as well.
So I got a few
Yeah,
points.
What-
first
what
half
happened,
wasn't
do you
great.
think?
What, Ben?
What happened, do you think, to turn it around? Was there any subs you
Uh,
made?
Probably just the half-time team talk. We kept it the same when we came out after half-time. Just the team talk. We just looked rejuvenated as we came back on.
Patson Hootle strikes as well as managers that if he gives you a fucking ripping at half time, you go out there
Yeah.
and change it around.
He seems like a scary bloke, doesn't he?
He strikes me as like a clop. He's another clop.
Hmm.
I do rate him.
Yeah.
A bit of
we will do
a
as well.
hairdryer treatment.
We just hope he gets the backing from the board in the summer because I think we've only really kept on to him because we stood by him after we had the 9-0 loss.
Yeah.
Because he was like, apparently he said like, "Oh, you should get rid of me. Like that's ridiculous. We shouldn't be losing that much." And the board backed him still. So I hope we just spend some more money, you know. Because
Yeah.
when you look at the spending tables, we're right up there with big spenders, but net spend, we're right down the bottom because obviously we sell a lot.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to
Yeah.
actually see some proper investment from the owner,
Yeah.
but we're not really convinced by him. And I don't think we really need a big overhaul. We just need some tweaks, really. You know, we've got a good striker, we've got some good wingers.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, you're not
How
far
do you
behind
use
Arsenal
this
now,
one?
are you?
or was that the two things at once there?
I said you're not far behind Arsenal now, are you?
No, we're
I
only.
think it's like 3 points.
Yeah, we're only 3 behind Arsenal, and we're only. Well, I say we're only 9 behind United, but United are in 5th and we're in 14th, and there's 9 points in it. You know.
Yeah.
Think how
Yeah,
poor.
it's not bad.
Think how poor we were at the start of the year. That's 3 wins,
Yeah.
and I said last week about all the games that we've fallen behind in.
hmm
I imagine if we held our leads, you know, this season, it could have been good. And
If you
we've
had
been
the consistency there, you'd be challenging for top
I know.
6 in a season like we've had this season.
Yeah, and we've been up there before, you know. We've had Europe before, not long ago. But yeah, it was a really nice positive result actually, and one that I wasn't really expecting.
hmm
Good to see Redmond on the score sheet.
Good to see Redmond on the score
Now he's
sheet,
back.
Yeah.
I feel like although
Uh,
Norwich are going down, they have a nice young squad and have about 6 players who should come back up. Cantwell, Aarons, Godfrey, etc.
Yeah, definitely. I think hasn't Cantwell's already signed for a team, hasn't he? Who's he signed for? I think he's already got a contract ready
Don't know, I
to
didn't
go
know
at the end of the
about
season, hasn't he?
I haven't seen
don't-
that. But
he?
yeah,
I've not
they'll
seen that.
they'll fall apart probably if they go down, because these players will come back up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. But yeah, they do have some decent players that I'd probably take. You know, Max Aarons I would take.
hmm
He's
Yeah.
good. Um,
Cantwell's alright.
Cantwell I would probably take as well.
hmm
Although he's similar to Armstrong, and I do quite like Armstrong. He scores goals for his position.
Yeah.
I'd take Buendia.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah, he is good.
He's their top assister, I think, isn't he?
he does
Looks very good.
does bang 'em. And I thought Pookie would keep some of the form he had at the start of the season. Like obviously when he in the
By Cal.
in the championship last season, he was banging them in left, right, and centre, and obviously he scored
Well, he
against us
started,
first
didn't
game of the season. And I
He
was like,
started,
oh,
didn't he?
he's going to be a contender. He scored for like the first 6 games in a row, but he sort of just
Faded.
faded away.
Yeah, I remember putting a bet on for him to break Jamie Vardy's record.
I remember you doing that actually.
I'm just going to
Funny
guess we're
times.
talking about Pookie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a good start, didn't he?
He did
Yeah.
absolutely nothing against us.
No.
Mm.
Moving on to someone who had a good start. Should we go to United?
Yes.
Well,
I've got lots to say about this.
go on then. We'll hand over to United fan first. We'll let him take the lead.
back and let this go.
My top 3 players of the game were Wan-Bissaka, as always, Luke Shaw, and Bruno
Really?
Fernandes. Mate, Luke Shaw had a blinder.
No, he did not.
He did.
No,
He
I
did.
don't agree with that.
Goal.
He did, trust me.
I didn't watch.
No,
the
Maguire
game.
was at fault for the goal.
They're all at fault for
Maguire
the goal. He
didn't-
just
yeah.
danced through you.
Who did
De
you say?
Gea had
Top 3?
sanitizer on his gloves.
Who did you say top 3 in that game again?
Fernandes,
Yeah.
Shaw, and
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
What? Not Pogba? Come on.
Well, I'm coming to that.
Pogba completely changed
Yeah,
your
yeah,
team when
I'm
he came
coming
on.
to that.
But Luke
So,
Shaw was decent.
When Pogba,
Luke Shaw was better.
mate, honestly, Shaw did play well. Yeah. So
or at
when
least
Pogba came,
McTominay. Or someone.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't know. McTominay's a powerhouse, but he lost possession quite a lot.
Oh, speaking of McTominay, he signed a new
He's signed a new
contract.
contract.
Happy
Yeah.
days.
2025 with the optional extension of another year.
Nice. Yeah, I like McTominay. But yeah, the Pogba thing, I can't say that. I don't know. Like he played well, obviously, but that's his first game back since Boxing Day. So it'd be interesting to see him again if he gets started
Mate,
against Sheffield.
when he came on, you were a new side.
Yeah, we were,
You looked so much more threatening.
and he obviously won us the penalty.
The
He
him
was
and,
when you two. Oh no, it was Fernandez Dyer.
him and Fernandes linking up. My God,
Yeah, you just saw towards the end of the game the Tottenham players just
The
absolutely
potential.
grouping around Fernandes and Pogba just so they couldn't get any balls off.
I mean,
But
I
the
don't think we can
potential
take anything away from Tottenham because
No.
they did play well.
Yeah, I like how Mourinho's kind of training the attacking players to defend as well. You could see literally all of their attacking players were coming back to defend.
Defend from the front.
Yeah, and that kind of fucked us. Didn't see much of Rashford. Martial
No.
was a ghost. I didn't even know he was playing until about 50 minutes in.
Dan James didn't do anything.
Dan James had a bad game.
Fernandez was very good.
Fernandez was top
Very,
class.
very good.
Top class. He was everywhere on that pitch.
I'm surprised it's taken this long for a Premier League club to snatch him up.
Yeah, and I'm glad it was us.
I'll tell you what though, that Pogba ping over to Rashford,
Mate.
you were very unlucky to score then. Very good defending
Yeah.
from, I think it was Sissoko.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, he's good
Track
as well.
back. He's very, very good.
No, yeah,
But
I
that
did
ping
enjoy the
was
game.
gorgeous.
It was. Perfect.
Shame
goal.
nothing came of it. But yeah, quality defending from Sissoko.
Also, Aurier is a player that I've never ever rated, but I thought he had a very
Yeah.
good game.
Yeah.
I've always rated Aurier. I don't know
Nah,
why.
he's very, very
I
rash
haven't
and
so much-
inconsistent.
Not so much for Spurs, but when he was at, was it PSG he was at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked him there.
Did you watch a lot of him at PSG? Did you?
Well, occasionally.
Another good thing.
He got the assist of
Was
Bergeron.
He's looked good. Recently, he has looked good. This season, he's looked a lot better.
no sign of Pereira for you, which was good.
Oh, mate. I've never been so happy. When the lineups came out and he wasn't even on the bench. Oh, my God. That's what I've been looking for since the start of the season. But no, yeah, I thought
my
it was a
dad
very
last
good
week was
performance.
saying, "Oh, they all hate Herrera. Why do they hate Herrera? I thought Herrera was quite a good player for United." I was like, "Nah, Pereira."
Yeah.
He was like,
Andreas
"Oh, yeah."
Pereira.
No, I'd have Herrera back. I
I
liked
thought
Herrera.
Brazilians were meant to be good.
Speaking of Brazilians, Fred, did he have a good game?
I don't know.
Didn't really notice him.
No. I mean, before the season ended, he was on good form. Then maybe
The
this was
season
kind of
did
his run out he needed, and maybe against Sheffield he'll be better again. But
What
it was
were the
same with a lot
subs
of
you
them.
made?
Yeah, man.
There were some weird subs. I know James came
Bailly
off for
came on
Greenwood.
late. Pogba
Greenwood,
came on.
Pogba, and
Igalo. Greenwood he brought on early.
Yeah,
and he
finally.
Greenwood
really-
and Pogba came on at the same time.
yeah, Greenwood, Pogba, and Fernandez were linking.
Yeah,
It's just saying
Greenwood looked
Rashford
better
wasn't
than the
quite
others.
getting in there.
You brought Matic on.
Matic
Yeah.
came on as centre back for Lindelof.
Igalo and Matic on at the same time.
Yeah, Igalo,
And
Matic.
then Bailly got about 3 minutes.
Yeah, Bailly came on to make sure. Bailly came on for McTominay, so then
Yeah, in
Matic
the
could push up and
89th
Bailly
minute.
could stay back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit But no, I'll
But
take
at
a
least he
1-1
put
draw
Greenwood
against
on early.
Tottenham. I'll take a 1-1 draw against Tottenham.
Mourinho only made 2 subs. Like,
Did
he
he?
had 5 to make and he only made 2.
Oh yeah, he brought
Yeah.
the Celso on, didn't he?
But they
Yeah,
they had
and
they
someone else.
didn't have
Fernandes.
Ali,
Yeah, because of his game ban.
yeah, which is over. So maybe he'll be playing tonight.
Looking at their bench now, it wasn't the strongest the other night.
No,
Yeah.
but on the bottom, Sessegnon, he's a good little talent. And Ndombele.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
Ndombele, yeah.
And then obviously you didn't have either Alderweireld or Vertonghen. And, like, you know, they're two sort
Tottenham
of...
fans rate Lo Celso though. He came on. He's
Yeah.
quite a good player. Lo Celso.
Lamella played all right. That's who
Oh, I
Celso came
don't, I
on
don't
for.
think he's good enough personally.
I think their best player was Sissoko.
I really don't think Lamella's good enough.
Mm.
I like their other wingers. I really like Bergwijn. I think he's a good buy. Son I love.
Bergwijn's one
Yeah.
scored, wasn't he?
I think now Kane's had a game. I reckon he'll fire a couple in tonight. Now he's got into this back into this. What am I trying to say? Swing of things. That's the one. Because obviously he was out for so long. He's had a game back now, so I reckon he'll pop a couple in tonight.
I've got 2 more things to say about this game, and it's
Go on.
about both the goalkeepers. De Gea should have
Shit.
saved. Should have saved. He did redeem himself with a great save like 5 minutes after that, but he should have saved that.
Well,
Tottenham
to
goal.
which Roy Keane said, "It's not a great save. I could have saved that."
He said he
Yeah.
should have caught it, which I thought was a little bit unrealistic. He did absolutely power it.
Yeah,
Roy Keane-
and add a spin on it. But
Roy
Yeah.
Keane's bloody debate
ball
with
had
him
just
for
been-
half-time. The
for it to
funniest
be
thing I've
one
ever
of the
seen.
greatest
he said
goalkeepers
he
in the
should be
world,
Fired. He said De Gea should be fired.
He shouldn't be allowed to get the bus home. He should have to get a cab.
and then the save by Lloris. Do you remember that? I can't remember who had a shot. I think it was Martial had a shot, and it was
Yes,
an absolute
yes.
cracker of a save by Lloris. Yeah, that was a good save.
Yeah, Lloris had a good game, and De Gea didn't.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next game. I could be here all night.
Very
talking about
late
that
drama.
game. Leicester,
Leicester.
Watford.
Oh yeah.
with the Craig Dawson Bicey kick.
I didn't see
Played
this
straight
game.
striker
in that
once in
game.
under 8s.
Until about the 80th minute.
Wasn't it a
It was
90?
even later than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
No,
90th
but-
minute Leicester goal, a 93rd.
The game came
Watford
alive
winner.
in the 80th minute, and then the
Yeah, 'cause
first
it was
goal.
a 90th minute goal and a 93rd minute goal.
Yeah.
Even the Chilwell goal was good.
It was a very good goal.
Absolutely blasted it.
But yeah, it was another cagey affair. Like all first halves have been cagey, but that was a cagey affair, like you said, up until the 80th minute.
Mm.
Wouldn't say there's really any standout performances.
No, Vardy looked very
Vardy was a bit quiet.
isolated, I thought.
Yeah,
I thought when
Yeah.
Damari Gray came on, they looked better.
Yeah,
They
I
are
agree.
starting Gray tonight as well, so we might see a different outcome. We might not see them for a third place team against a struggling relegation team. It should have been a lot more than that.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the first halves have been cagey because teams are just finding their way back in, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But Benny,
definitely.
you could have said that about
90
Liverpool
minutes
against
isn't-
Watford as well.
Hmm?
You could have said that about Liverpool against Watford as well. About it being should have been more goals and a easy win.
Yeah, right. Get in the bin.
Sorry, Cookie, carry on.
It's difficult to insult Liverpool when they're that far ahead, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was saying. Can't remember what I was saying.
But yeah, they're both good goals. Like absolute madness from.
Chilwell and then
Dawson.
Dawson's
Yeah.
overhead kick. There's not masses to say about that game apart from
No.
the goals.
Just
Just two very good goals.
The next
Cagey affair
game.
apart from that.
the next
The next game.
Oh yeah. Brighton Arsenal.
Where do we begin? If
I
there's
think
any
we
Arsenal
begin-
fans in the chat, they might want to leave.
I think we begin with Leno being absolutely clarted. And
I personally say that it's a foul, but he has every right to go for the ball, in my opinion. Because
Yeah.
I feel like goalkeepers have too much protection. On the pitch, if that was a player and another player going for a 50-50, like you wouldn't question it. It would probably end up a foul, but you know both players have every right to go for it, and I think Morpay had every right to go for the ball, and I don't think he had any intention of actually. Leno's probably done his ACL or something similar, PCL.
I've not seen I've not seen
I've
an
not
injury
seen
report.
an
in fact.
update.
The diagnosis.
Well, It looked
But-
9 out of 10 times. That's not an injury. It's like a
Yeah.
little clash of maybe a clash of heads and a fall to the floor, or like someone stands on someone's foot. It's not a. It's so rare that happens.
Yeah.
It's a foul, and if you're being harsh, a yellow. But there was no intent there, and he went in and apologised to what's his face at half time.
He apologised to all the Arsenal staff. Didn't he,
Yeah,
as
all the
well?
Arsenal stuff. And so yeah, like no intent there, and I think he was just unlucky. Obviously,
Yeah.
Leno had a few words with him, thinking it was his fault, etc. But you're going to be angry, aren't you, if you're having like a season-ending injury and potentially even longer. But yeah,
I don't think how the Arsenal players reacted was the right way at all, especially Guendouzi.
yeah, at the end of the match when he throttled him.
Well,
It's not-
according to
not professional.
according to I can't say his name, the striker. Guendouzi had been chatting all game, saying like, "I make more money than you ever make."
Yeah, I saw that.
And Mopé's actually on more money than him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Guendouzi's on 40k and he's on 50k, so he got
Yeah.
his facts wrong.
But away from the whole situation there, Pepe's goal was very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lewis
But he
Dunk's
didn't do any-
goal,
But he didn't do
Cool.
anything else.
no, no.
He scored a nice goal, but he's been a bit of a flop this year. I mean, he might come back. He might come good next year. Who knows?
Auba was off the mark a little bit. I think he had like 3 shots all off target.
yeah,
Dunk's
Lewis
goal was
Dunk's goal.
scrappy,
yeah.
scrappy, but a goal's a goal, and then Mope's
You
goal
got
was
to
very
react
much.
first in that. You got to react first in that situation, and Dunk reacted first.
Precisely, and then
Um,
Mope's goal was nice. As much
It
as
was
Arsenal
nice.
fans are going to say, bloody this, that, and the other, like it was a nice goal, and
It was a
just
bit of an
happened.
Arsenal goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Little into
It'll be
play.
interesting to see how Arsenal line up next time. Obviously, are they gonna like? Have they only got that Martinez keeper?
He's their
Yeah.
back. He's going to be the one that's going to be playing now. Yeah,
Because I thought
I'm not too
he's
sure who
still
their
young,
third
I know,
choice is.
but
Yeah,
he doesn't look that great. I can have a quick look at Arsenal goalkeepers.
but yeah, Saka looked good. I rate Saka, the youngster.
He did look
He
good.
gave the assist for Pepe, obviously. Oh yeah, I've rated Saka for since he's been playing really. But yeah, it just it was going to happen, wasn't it? If anyone was going to get the last minute goal to snatch it away, it was going to be Mope.
Just looking at the subs, Ozil didn't get a game again.
No,
What's going on there?
He hasn't been like starting for a while, has he?
No, there's something not right, is there?
No.
I can't. I don't know. It can't be. It can't be the managers because that's two managers now. It must be something wrong with Ozil himself.
It must be him.
It can't be the manager's not playing him because there is no doubt in it. Like when he's playing on form, he's quality. Yeah, so like he's up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, there must be something wrong. I don't really know what
I
it
can't
could
believe they're
be.
even benching him though, because they obviously have no intention, unless it's in his contract that he has to be in the first team squad when he's fit. But they obviously have no intention whatsoever of putting him on. Like they brought on, looking at it, three youngsters.
Wilcock,
Over
Nelson, and Nketiah.
Yeah,
And then obviously they brought on Tierney as well and
Yeah.
Martinez.
so
I've just seen Brighton made a substitution in the 94th minute.
yeah.
Just a bit of
What
time
was
wasted.
that about?
Waste a
Just a
bit of time.
wasted.
But that was before the goal had even been scored.
Well, maybe they're thinking we take a draw against Arsenal, and then they obviously got the dub. So,
Do you know what's
or
really
don't forget there was like 3 minutes added time, and the goal got scored in the 95th as well. Like,
Yeah.
just to add salt into the wound a little bit.
They
I
got
couldn't
Arsenal.
I couldn't believe Brighton
Arsenal.
bought on a player called McAllister, who's Argentinian. I couldn't
McAllister,
believe it.
Yeah,
Argentinian.
it's Alexis McAllister. Like it's two separate names, but yeah,
McAllister, but he's Argentinian.
yeah, it's
Oh,
weird.
I think he's starting tonight. I've just seen, like, from the lineups. I think he's starting. He was the one that got subbed on in the 94th minute.
Right, should we move on to the next game?
Yeah. West Ham Wolves.
Wolves West Ham.
Wolves are just a good team.
They are.
They are.
They're the team I'm
Well,
most scared
they
of below us.
completely transformed when Big Adama came on.
Can't believe
Yeah.
he didn't start.
Yeah, precisely. Like it was another cagey one until he came on, and he sort of just
He just was really
he opened up.
Yeah,
He was a key factor in both goals.
Yeah,
his cross was actually on a plate, wasn't it, for Jimenez at the
Yes.
back post. Jimenez doesn't
Yeah.
miss that. Neto, I can't actually really remember the goal.
It was a header at the far post on it.
Was it? I know Jimenez was
Can't
obviously a
remember.
header at the far post.
Oh, maybe I'm confused then.
Oh no, didn't Neto wasn't it quite a good goal? He volleyed it.
Volley,
at the
yeah,
back post.
that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Because it was Adama won it, put it out to. Was it? Who got the assist? Let's have a look at that. That might be.
at
better.
Doherty. Or
Yeah,
Doherty.
overlapping right back.
Yeah.
So there's two crosses and Jimenez and then him at the back post. Yeah, West
Somehow I
Ham.
was saying, like, I was half watching the game at a point, and I looked up, and the camera was on bloody Adama before he came on. I was like, who the bloody hell is that? Because obviously none of them had haircuts or anything. Last time I saw him, he had braids and everything. I was like, who the fuck is that? And then it came up with his name. I was like, oh, that makes sense. He's got his lockdown hairdo.
You know, I saw a stat that said Daniel James weighs 4 kilograms more than Adama Traore.
Really?
I don't
Yes.
think that's true.
That can't be true.
That can't be true.
Well,
Nah. Do not believe that.
I don't believe that.
Daniel James.
Traore is wham.
Anyway,
I
I
do
think
not-
West Ham were very, very, very poor.
Yeah,
I think they're going down.
Oh, love that.
West
Oh, love
Ham.
it. If they get beat
Bournemouth, Norwich.
tonight, they're in trouble.
I can see him getting beat tonight.
Who are they
So
playing
can
again
I.
tonight?
Spurs.
Oh shit, yeah.
They don't
This
like
says,
each other either.
according to Google, Traore weighs 73 kilograms. Daniel James weighs 78.
When was that done?
Adama only weighs 73 kilos. Nah.
This can't be right.
Adama used to be quite skinny, didn't
He
he?
used to be skinny, yeah.
So
Yeah, I know he's wham.
Might have been an old stat.
Yeah, Wolves are the only team that are scaring me at the minute as a United fan. Maybe Tottenham.
The only team.
Well, I mean below us that could catch us.
I'd be scared of the top half of the table, mate.
No. Wolves. Well, obviously I'm scared,
Chelsea
but like, I
would
mean
scare me
Wolves
as
and
well.
Tottenham are the most ones I'm scared of.
From a
Considering the
table,
words
from
you're
a table
fighting.
standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Well, Wolves are quality. They have been the last few
I think
seasons.
Wolves are level on points with us now, or they're like
They
one
are.
point
got
below
such
us.
a good group of players,
Yeah.
and I rate Nuno as well,
Mhm.
like as a manager. And he obviously brings in the Portuguese, which is where their quality comes from.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, good game. Good game to watch. Let's move on to the next, which is Bournemouth Palace.
Yes.
Cracking free
interesting.
kick.
It was a
Very-
very, very nice free kick.
That man is good good on the old set piece.
Set pieces, yeah.
The
Very-
one game we said would be boring and would be a 0-0.
And it was the only game that's had a fairly half decent first half.
What was the score on this again?
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
I thought it was going to be more.
Yeah.
When I saw Palace get into the swing of things, I was
Yeah,
like, I can see a few more coming in here. But Bournemouth didn't look challenging at all. Really, didn't look scary. They didn't look like anything about them at all.
No, they didn't. Strange because they've got some decent players, exciting players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Callum Wilson. He like think back to last season. He was banging him in left, right, and centre, but
Yeah.
nothing.
Brooks
Josh King.
back from injury.
Brooks.
Josh King.
Yeah. Brooks, it was his first game. I saw him on it a couple of times and he looked alright, but he had a serious injury, didn't he? Was it a knee and ankle?
I can't remember, but I know he was out for a long time.
But yeah, the potential
was
for
his
goals
first
is
appearance.
always there. Like for Bournemouth, because they've shown they can do it in the past.
Yeah, they have.
They're just on a very poor run of form.
And they're deep in it.
Yeah.
They showed us that. United.
And like I rate Harry Wilson, obviously coming from Liverpool, and like he's banged in a few for them. He's
His
just
free kicks are good as well.
very good free kick taker. But yeah, Milivojevic, free kick as we said, very nice. And then Ayu's goal was just a nice bit of play.
Zaha was very quiet.
Mm.
Right, let's go to the next game.
Newcastle,
Sheffield. This is an interesting one.
I didn't watch this.
I didn't actually watch this.
3-0,
No.
wasn't it?
I watched it and I was surprised actually.
Wasn't
to
it
be
a
fair.
harsh red card?
Well, the first yellow card was silly because Egan and Joelinton got into a bit of like a scrap that came from nothing really, and that resulted in both of them getting a yellow. And then it was just a silly foul in the second goal.
Shirt pull, the second one.
Yeah.
It looked like, was it St. Maximin?
Yes.
It looked like he made a lot more of it than what it was.
Yeah.
And when you saw it from the angle, he barely looked like he was touched or anything. But obviously, because it was a second yellow, VAR can't step in, can they? They can only step in if it's a straight red.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. I haven't seen any of the goals. Were
I didn't see the
they
game
anything
either.
special?
St. Maximin's goal just came off of a horrendous mistake from the Sheffield defence. Matt Ritchie's goal was fairly nice, to be fair.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I saw that one.
Joe Linton's wasn't anything to scream
Shut the
about.
door up.
It was a tap in, and the commentator said even Joe Linton couldn't miss that because he's been off the mark and he hasn't really been.
Someone
all
said
there.
in the chat about the Bournemouth game. Sorry, just going backwards.
Yeah.
The Ryan Fraser thing could have unsettled the squad,
Yeah, I think he's the best player.
and he refused to sign a short-term contract, didn't he,
Mm.
to stay? So he's.
I don't know where he would go.
There
What,
was
Fraser?
always rumours. I'm pretty sure there was rumours about like Arsenal. There were some quite big clubs that were
See, I
interested.
don't think
in
he's
him.
that good.
No.
No.
He's good, but I don't think he's that good. He's mid-table Prem in my opinion.
Would you take
Everton.
him, Cookie?
Yeah.
Everton. I feel like Everton. Anyone just says for like mid-table Prem. Everton.
Yeah.
Or West Ham, but they're not there anymore.
But they're going down.
Newcastle.
Ben, would you rather have Joelinton or Wesley up top? Play with no striker.
Matter. I'll take Christian Benteke back.
Mm.
Or whatever happened to Benteke.
I'd say I'd rather keep Wesley.
Fair enough.
How many goals has Joelinton scored?
I don't know. I was just putting it out there because they were both
Very few.
defensive and they've both not been very good.
Flopped, yeah.
I think has Joelinton scored like 2 goals?
Yeah, 2 or 3. It's not been a lot.
I think Wesley got a hat trick against Norwich, so he scored more. In one game. Right. Speaking of Wesley,
Villa Chelsea.
Villa Chelsea.
Mr. Big Bollocks Benny was going,
Come on,
oh
Benny,
yeah,
start
we
us
got
off."
this, we-"
No. Okay,
Go
so when we scored, I was buzzing, obviously.
Same.
It was scrappy goal. Chelsea defence should have done better. A few of them were out of position, which is how House reacted first and scored. But when they then brought on Pulisic and Barkley, I said in the group chat, why would you bring on Pulisic and Barkley when you've got Abraham and Pedro on the bench? Because Pedro obviously is a proven goal scorer in the Premier League, and neither Pulisic or Barkley really are. Obviously, that came back to bite me.
Oh dear. Yeah,
And
they did come back to bite.
My stream wasn't very live, so they were all going off in the group chat about how we were then losing, and I hadn't seen it. So
In the group chat, Ben had put, after a Chelsea corner that went straight out, it was a shocking corner, Ben was like, which one of these teams is actually fighting for relegation? And I was like, right, be careful what you say, because it'll come back to bite you. You'll end up getting moped. And lo and behold, 2 goals in 2 minutes, they got fucked. They got moped.
Benny, I really wanted a result that game from Villa.
so did I.
I really did.
Because-
And you let me down.
Yeah. So, I don't agree with Dean Smith's tactics. It's the same thing, game in, game out, and it doesn't work. Change it up. We need 2 strikers up front, play Grealish in behind, and then have McGinn and Douglas Luiz and Nakambu starting.
Benny for next manager.
On Chelsea,
On the
I,
first
So you want to
episode
play
of,
3 centre mids and have Grealish in the hole?
No, because Nakambu's a CDM.
So you want to play
So
Douglas...
play narrower. Play narrower.
God, you're like a fucking stick down the middle
So
of the
have
field.
like a 4-1-2.
Benny?
2-1-2.
Oh, you just lagged them for me.
yeah.
What?
But on Chelsea, like I completely rate Aspilicueta.
A 4-1-2.
Didn't he get man of the match?
He had a good game.
2 assists, and
Yeah, he got
Giroud
2
as well. Like I said, I think I said this in the last one. I rate Giroud, put him in and he will get goals. I don't think he gets enough game time. And he came on, well, he was on from the start and he backed himself for goal.
Agreed.
And he looked like a threat. Like he had a couple of close opportunities before he actually got the goal.
He's not going to play after this season.
No, which is a
The
shame.
interesting thing is they've got Pulisic, Zivchek, whatever his name is,
Ziyech.
Yeah.
Ziyech, him, and Werner.
Werner's a quality signing.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen with all their teams now? Like Abraham.
He'll keep Abraham. He likes youth.
Abraham will sit on the bench. William will go
Yeah, William will go.
to free up space.
I'd take Willian at United.
William will go. Giroud will go.
I'd take
They'll
both of
keep
them.
Abraham.
I'd take both
Yeah.
of them.
Someone who
Batshuayi.
did look fairly disappointing, but I think he's just trying to get back into it. Is Kante. Kante was quite disappointing for me. Wasn't the usual Kante we're used to seeing.
Might just be warming back
Yeah, I
up.
agree.
He
But
looked
then
terrible.
2-1 against Chelsea
Loftus
is
Cheek
not
as
bad.
well. Loftus Cheek as well. What's going to happen with him as well? Because he started and he looked.
Again,
He looked
I don't
alright.
think you can judge players on the first game.
No, I think we have to wait
No.
till the second
Yeah.
game. Second or third.
I think, on your point, though, I think they might loan some of their youth out.
Yeah.
How many more players are they?
To
loaning?
Holland, to Vitesse, probably.
Yeah,
Well,
but
should we
yeah,
go to-
good game.
should we go to the final one?
Villa, would say Villa were unlucky, but I think they got what was coming
We
to
had
them.
20. We had how much possession did we have? Like 20%.
Is it
Yeah.
that low?
That goes.
Cool.
That goes either one of two ways. Either you get absolutely battered, or there's a surprising win.
A FIFA win.
Yeah.
And it didn't go.
Like a
and it
nine-
didn't go either way.
Willian and Pedro are both out of contract
Oh, are
in the
they?
chat. Yeah.
They'll let
Yeah.
them. They'll let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pedro as well.
Willian
Should we go
Pedro.
to another exciting game, Aaron?
Yeah.
Everton Liverpool.
Yeah, I was very underwhelmed by it. I was watching it and I was like, surely this can't be a 0-0. Like, but we just didn't. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any spark. Like, I'm so confused as to why Salah didn't come on at all. I think it's because we didn't expect to get the injuries we did. Like with Milner, we didn't expect him to be coming off. Like he's a workhorse. He normally plays game in, game out the whole time. He's supposed to be like one of the fittest players in the league itself. So I think we weren't expecting him to come off. But the fact that Salah didn't come on and we could have bagged the win, I think is a bit criminal. But
I said
It
to my
is what it
dad in the
is.
morning,
I
who's a
think
Liverpool fan, that they weren't going to win.
You were unlucky with injuries in that game. To
like
what
fair
was
play
gonna
to Klopp
happen.
getting Minamino out there and getting him game time, but him out on the right, I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
I thought he looked handy.
He looked handy,
Even
but
though-
I think playing more of a,
More of a
I don't
10.
know, yeah, more of a
As I said,
central
even
role.
though it was the worst game, it was the most watched game on Sky Sports ever.
That's
Ever.
mad. I didn't know that stat.
I think it had. I want to say it had 5.5 million, but that might be wrong.
That's a lot.
Was there a reason why Salah didn't start? Was there actually any?
I don't think it, like there was any particular reason. I think it was because of how Minamino performed against so Blackburn we played in our little warm up game. I think Klopp just wanted to give him some time
Yeah. If I was
And-
Klopp, I would have just played Salah. You know,
and then take him off and bought Minamino
yeah,
and give him
you can play Minamino once you win the league in a few games' time.
precisely. Yeah, I completely agree. But
Well, I'm not
again,
Klopp, so.
I think the plan was probably to get Salah on, but the injuries that we had meant that didn't happen.
Naby Keita also
Something-
looked good. If
yeah.
he can stay fit next season, could be massive.
Salah and Robertson had knocks in Trent. I didn't know. I knew Robertson had a knock. I didn't know Salah had a knock. Yeah, we definitely missed Robertson as well. That creativeness on the left hand side, his bulldogness to get up and down.
I rate
The
Robertson.
balls, the balls.
I'll tell you someone who looked good to me when they came on. Chamberlain. The Ox.
The Ox.
Yeah, the Ox is. I do rate the Ox. Like our midfield is probably where we have the most depth and strength because whoever comes off or comes on, like there's always quality there. Like I rate Genie highly. The Ox is
We're not getting into this argument again.
What argument?
about Henderson.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's not a bog standard player like you
I
said.
never said he was bog standard. I said the call for him to be Footballer of the Year was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I wouldn't say ridiculous because he's got to be up there.
He's
But
just not in the same bracket though.
We all know it's Harry Maguire that should be getting best footballer of the year.
sorry.
Henderson's not in the same bracket as, your De Bruyne's
No.
players.
No, but in what Benny was saying, because Benny was saying about like there's so many more players that you could have in the team apart from him. Like Hendo brings more qualities other than just the cohesion he brings in the team is very
But then-
understated.
Milner does the same. And you said we struggle. What was it you said? We
I said we'd win less games if we didn't have Hendo.
and I said you would lose more with not having players such as Salah, which arguably proven from him not playing, and you're just kind of lacking the finishing there. Because Origi, while he's a good player, he's not really a goal scorer at times, is he? He's more of a come off the bench and
I can go.
Finish. yeah. But then it's kind of like I'd say it's more of a lucky thing for him. It's more of he's fast when defenders have tired legs. It's just a burst of pace through.
More pay player of the year.
But yeah, no, like there's not a lot we can say about the game. It was boring. I was very underwhelmed by it, unfortunately. I expected us to come back firing all cylinders, but again, it's first game back after a long break. Like I think I expected a little bit too much. But yeah,
I'd
hopefully
take
we'll.
Foden over Henderson.
Anyway, let's go to the next result,
Let's move on.
which was City Burnley yesterday.
City Burnley. It was a result I expected.
Yeah.
A thrashing.
Maybe not
probably
quite that
The most
much.
exciting game there's been. Foden, 2
And
goals.
we were all playing poker.
Yeah.
Foden
Foden looked naughty.
and Foden hadn't done a lot right, and one of my last bits of uni work was to do a presentation on a periodized training program, and I actually picked Foden, and I set out all of these goals that he had to achieve, and since I handed that in, he's done pretty good. So I'm not saying anything, but
Maybe he read it.
I know maybe he did.
Maybe they thought it was so good they sent it to Pep.
Well,
And now
maybe they did.
Because he's now got 3 since it started,
3 and
hasn't
3. 3 and 3 and
3 and 2.
3 and 2.
2, I mean, and an assist or 2, doesn't he? As well.
So the weird thing was how he reacted after scoring his second goal.
Yeah, he looked pissed off. I couldn't tell who he's pissed off with, but he was angry at someone. He was having a go at someone.
Yeah, and that obviously he then came off for the return of Sane, who has been out for a very long time.
and
Yeah.
he's probably going to leave.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think Bayern Munich want him, don't they?
Yeah, Bayern seems the most likely.
So, I mean,
Um,
if I was Foden or Mahrez, I'd have been a bit pissed off because I reckon one of them could have had a hat-trick if they stayed on.
Being taken
Yeah.
off with 2 goals. But was it a penalty?
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that now
Harsh.
last night.
It was a very harsh penalty.
Who gave it away, and who was it?
Let's have a look at
It was Ben Mee, wasn't it? He
Yes,
gave it away, and it was a very
Yeah, bend me over.
It was was-
Yeah. Not I know.
I think it was similar to the Fernandes one with the United Spurs. Like, it looked like there was minimal contact, but was there enough contact for it to be a penalty?
That is a question.
Well,
mark. I never know the
VAR
answers to.
VAR ruled it clear and obvious. So who are we to argue? I think VAR have shown they know best. Not, but yeah.
Apart
Good
from
goal.
that,
Good game. 5 goals. Entertaining
Expected,
game.
wasn't it? It was expected.
Burnley looked very poor.
Burnley.
They didn't look great.
No.
When Burnley, like
Sometimes
11th.
you can't look good against that City team though.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
they had very low possession. They had 28% possession, one shot that wasn't even on target.
Your belly button lint. Thanks for following. That's a weird name. Your belly button lint. How
Fair
weird.
enough.
Anyway, thank you for the follow.
Okay. Should we go on to
Predictions.
then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's do
just
some
as the
predictions.
Burnley, Brighton, Leicester games
Leicester,
kicking
Brighton.
off.
Yeah.
So
and my
yes.
mouse has died. which
Don't
is
forget to record our predictions, Benny, and then we
I
can
won't. I've got the words.
see who's the best at
Yeah, we're going
predicting.
to start a prediction table.
What are we going to do? 3 for correct result and 1 point for getting the right winner, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do that.
And then obviously, yeah. So yeah, 3 for correct, 1 for correct winner, and then none if you obviously get it completely wrong.
so Leicester Brighton.
I'm gonna go with. I'll go with 3-0. 3-0 Leicester.
3-0 Leicester.
I think now Vardy's had a game to settle in. He'll be a bit more on it this game.
Someone, just your belly button lint just commented. Just your good old belly button lint. Hee hee. Who is this? Benny, what are you saying?
Who was it? Brighton. Brighton played Arsenal, didn't they? And so
Yes.
I'm going to go with a 1-1.
Ooh.
I was going to
Yeah.
say 1-0 as well.
Interesting.
So I originally thought that, but I'm going to go 2-0 Leicester.
Any
2-0 Leicester.
anything interesting about the game that we can say?
I just think
Not-
Brighton will be confident going into the game.
yeah,
having
that's
Arsenal
my
in the
thought
win.
process.
It's going to be
as well.
interesting now because
Yeah.
everyone's played. So this will be everyone's that's playing this week. Second game, won't it? So it'll be interesting to see how they play now after warming up for a game.
Hmm.
I mean, City did pretty well after a warm-up game, didn't they?
Yeah, it'd
So-
be interesting to see if there's more goals in the first
Sheffield
half.
didn't.
Yeah.
Villa did.
True.
But yeah, although Brighton won, they won against a very poor / struggling Arsenal side. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
don't think you can take much away from that. Yeah, it is, and then their rebuilding process. They've never really recovered from their managerial changes, so it'll take them a couple of years to get back to their former glory. A bit like United.
Yeah.
a really positive few opening minutes from Brighton. Says on Sky Sports.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, they're playing
So-
now, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we move on to the next one?
Shall we go to the next one?
Yeah.
They
Spurs
brought
West
in
Ham.
Iheanacho and Gray for this game.
Yeah, Iheanacho, Gray, Vardy, and another up front players starting.
Right, we're on Spurs West Ham, boys.
Spurs West Ham. I can see Spurs. I don't know. Bear in mind they didn't score in their first game. Well, they did. They did actually scored one.
Yeah.
They didn't look like overly threatening, but against a West Ham side that just looked poor, like I'm gonna say 2-0, 2-0 to Spurs.
Benny?
So I don't actually think West Ham looked that bad when they played Wolves. It was just they couldn't deal with the pace of Adama.
But what about the
Um,
first 80 minutes before Adama came on?
It was 0-0.
Precisely.
Yeah, so I'm saying I don't think they looked bad in those first 80 minutes. I think
Right.
there was Oh, I don't know. It's hard because they're not with. They still don't have Haller, do they? I'll go 2-1.
Benny,
I think West Ham might get one.
Benny, you took the words right out of my mouth. I'm saying 2-1 Tottenham.
I'm saying 2-0 Tottenham.
Yeah, I think Kano will bag. I think Kano will bag one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got Ali back as well.
Ali's back. Yeah.
They've not. Do they have any like major injuries or anything that could impact?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Lucas Moore's back.
Yeah, he's
Jan Vertonghen. Oh no. No. I think Jan Vertonghen might be back.
Well, he was on the
Well, he
bench.
was on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was injured. Oh,
No, he was
my
on the
bad.
bench. But yeah, so we got all the predictions in for that one. So United, Sheffield.
Oh my god, tomorrow there's 4 games at 6
On
o'clock.
at 6
Why-
o'clock. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
What's tomorrow? Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll probably have
Mate,
I know
one
what
on
I'm
my top
watching.
monitor and one on my bottom monitor.
this is a big one, actually.
Yeah, so our first game against Sheffield, was it 3-3, wasn't it? Do you remember that
Yeah.
game where it was like loads
They
of
could
late
go above
goals?
you with a winner,
Yeah,
but they just
But
been
then-
popped 3-0 by Newcastle.
And then drew 0-0 with Villa, so they've not scored a goal since they've got back.
no, I can't. I cannot see it possible for United to lose this game.
If Pogba and Fernandes
If they
Play-
did,
If Pogba and Fernandes start, then
from
yeah.
the beginning, you'll win comfortably.
I think after last game they've got to start Pogba. You've got to start Pogba after last game,
I'm going to go 1-0
and
United.
I'd even start Greenwood over James, to be honest,
I would
because
as well.
he looked a lot better at that side than James did. He's quicker. Well, he's not quicker actually. That's a lie. But he seems to be more. James just paces it all the time, whereas Greenwood would like cut in and try and play nice balls. So
He's
Yeah,
got more
I-
to him. He
Yeah.
just hit and run.
yeah, James, all he does is his pace, and then he doesn't do anything with it. Like that cross in the first half where Rashford was waiting in the middle of the box, and James just completely fucked it. Yes, he's paced it down the wing, but I think James
I'll
is
go
more of
for
a sub.
a controversial 3-1 to United. I think you'll leak a goal just because De Gea's not on form at all.
I don't know. We usually leak a goal, to
Right.
be fair.
Yeah, I don't think it will happen with the way Sheffield have been playing up front. Their defence has been very good, apart from getting the red card. But
They got
They're
popped
attacking
3-0 by Newcastle, though.
yeah, but that was with 10 men. They were fine until that happened.
Yeah, I'll go 3-1. 3-1 to United, Man United. No.
I've gone 1-0 United.
I think, controversial, 4-0 United.
Oh,
I think they're going to turn it on.
Cal,
Mr.
down to
Brown.
you.
2-0 United.
Okay, conservative.
I reckon we'll get one early, around the 23rd minute. Then I reckon we'll get one near the end. That's when we usually like to score.
Right, next one. Newcastle Villa.
Yes.
It depends with if Dean Smith changes or anything, or what happens with the formation. Because if we play the same formation, there's no creativity to score any goals.
I think
Everyone's
Newcastle are
just-
going to nick it.
What do you
Do
reckon
I?
the score will be?
Do I think that? Don't know. I could just see that being a nil-niller.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
You know, if you're going to 0-0 against Sheffield United, then I could also see it being a 0-0 against Newcastle.
So you going 0-0, Cal?
Yeah, go 0-0.
Aaron, what are you thinking?
3-2 Newcastle.
I could just see it being a really boring game.
So can I.
So I'm gonna go one of two ways. Be really boring, or there's gonna be a few goals, and I'm
Yeah.
going few goals. 3-2 to Newcastle.
You writing these down, Benny?
Yeah,
whoever.
I've got them all written down so far.
Cookie, what are you saying?
I'm saying 1-0 Newcastle. Jolington.
So, do I go with my heart or do I go
Maxi Medugala. Thank you for following. Appreciate it. That's a hard name to say.
Maxi Medula.
Maxi
Go with your heart,
Medugala.
Well, tell us what you think both ways, and then pick one.
So, in my head, I'm thinking Dean Smith is going to stick the same, and there's no way that we're going to score, and it's going to be either a 0-0 or Newcastle will nick it 1-0. In my heart, I'm thinking we've not done great, but we've played a few, like the top 6-7 team. So I'm thinking, do I think maybe we will score and it will be like a 2-0 or a 2-1 Villa?
Oh,
God. What are you saying? What are you saying?
2-1 Villa.
Way!
hey!
Fuck me.
Is
I
lockdown
just went-
over yet?
I'm back to work in 5 minutes.
All right then, Norwich Everton.
Norwich Everton.
What did you say in the end?
That's a 2-1 2-1 Villa.
Okay.
Of course he did.
Norwich Everton. Oh my.
Oh, God. Literally, right, I'm not even joking. I'm looking at the next couple of games up here, and a lot of them are boring.
Norwich Everton. Jesus.
2-0 Everton.
2-0 Everton, yeah.
I'm going 1-1.
Really?
I'm going 2-0 Norwich. I think they're going to make it interesting.
I can see Norwich doing bits this game. I don't know why. I can see something happening with Norwich this game.
Everton are just a dead team at the moment.
Yeah.
The way they held Liverpool and the way they looked against Liverpool, I don't think they were.
But Liverpool didn't, you know, look.
We weren't
Like,
Liverpool.
No, you weren't Liverpool.
Didn't look as deadly
But
as they can.
I still think Everton 2-0. I think Moise Keane deserves a bit more game time. He came on again for like the 5th time in like the 90th minute. Like,
Minute, yeah, whatever.
yeah, they're like bringing him on at stupid times to give him like 2 minutes. Give him a bit more of a chance.
Mhm.
I know like him and Duncan Ferguson had a bit of a spat where he brought him on and brought him off in the same game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think give him a bit more time because he looked a pretty good prospect when he was at uni. So I think he just needs to develop a
Still
little bit
young
more.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm just putting in the chat penalty saved. Is that from the Leicester Brighton
Oh.
game?
Yeah.
Shit.
Have a look at that.
No penalty saved. Fuck.
Fuck. That hadn't even popped up on my phone. Oh, yeah, it's just popped
Yeah.
up.
VAR review. Oh no, that's
Yeah.
before it. Or is that? Wait, what's going on?
Did he save it? Let's go to VAR.
No.
My Sky Sports loaded and then reloaded. I thought, you know, when they like go over the line and stuff, and they have to retake.
Yeah.
Who gave away the
Yeah.
foul? Let's have a look.
All my BBC Sports says is penalty Brighton. Oof. Cheers.
Yeah, so what
Cheers
did...
for that, BBC Sports.
The youngster James Justin conceded it.
Oh, did he?
And
Yeah,
VAR
they said
checked
they're
it.
checking on VAR. I don't think there's enough to overturn the ref's decision.
Yeah.
And then it says penalty stand, and then obviously
Yeah,
just been
apparently it was
penalty was saved.
A good save from Schmeichel. But yeah, back to.
Did everyone get their predictions in for this game? Benny?
Yeah,
Everyone's done
yeah.
it?
1-0. You said 1-0. Aaron said 2-0 Everton. I said 2-0 Everton. Cookie said 2-0 Norwich.
Okay.
Rogue from Cookie there.
Right, on to the next. We have
Can't follow the crowd.
Wolves and Bournemouth.
Wolves Bournemouth.
I can see this being a hiding.
3-0 Wolves is what I'm going with.
I'm going 4-1 Wolves.
Can you see Bournemouth scoring?
I'm going to go 3-0 Wolves as well.
Yeah, I'm going 3-0 Wolves.
I'm going 4-1. Yeah, I can see Bournemouth scoring. They have, like I said, they have proven in the past that the goals are there if they're on form.
Yeah.
The threat is
I
there
mean-
to net one.
Well, they've not got King now, have they? Because he is injured. Solanke, just
But you know, a Harry Wilson free kick wouldn't put it past him.
Dave Brooks
Nah.
tapping.
I can't
Yeah.
see him getting past Wolves.
One of those goals where Wolves are already 3-4 up and they just do something.
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah, just yeah.
Yeah,
Precisely.
they put like the goalkeeper striker just to try and take the piss out of them.
But yeah, no, I'm going for one.
Okay, so Liverpool Crystal Palace.
The dreaded
I'll-
game.
I want to say big again, but like after our performance against Everton, like I just don't know if we play full strength side from the beginning. Obviously, Milner, I don't know how bad his injury is, and I don't know if what's his
Matip.
face is going to be back.
Matip.
Robertson's going to be back. Or yeah, Matip's. But yeah, if Robertson's back and we're playing Salah, I reckon 3-0 Liverpool.
I don't think you're going to give anyone a hide into until you confirm the league. I think you'll win the league, obviously, but I think it's going to be through like draws and City results that mean that
Yeah.
you win.
It's
it. I think
always that's always the way Liverpool like go about it. It won't be as easy as just winning a game. I don't think
Yeah.
for Liverpool. They always seem to like.
Have you seen
they
this the last
can't.
2 seasons?
Yeah, I know, but they can't fuck up because they're gonna win it. But like, I reckon they'll lose. I don't know. I can just see them losing another game.
But don't get me wrong.
So
like,
what are you saying? What are
we
you saying,
can't-
Cal?
I'm
we
saying.
can't underestimate Palace because that's what we did with Watford and we got a hiding. But
I can feel like a Palace result here.
I'm saying 2-1 Palace.
Robertson and Salah both back apparently. So on that, I'm calling 3-0 Liverpool.
2-1 Palace.
1-0.
Oh,
I can't see Liverpool winning it. I really can't.
oh, come on, boys.
No, Palace
I
have been
am
one of
gonna
those dodgy
go
teams this
with
season.
I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. Because I can see an Origi 90th minute header or something.
Because he's a Liverpool fan. JDB, what's your prediction, mate?
Yeah.
I want to know what you think. Whether you're a skeptic like these fuckers or you're proud like me.
Proud fan that's been to Anfield.
Yeah.
Get to fuck you. It's happening. It's going to happen.
2 fans here that have never seen a game.
And shock, it's the Liverpool and United fan.
I've been to Liverpool and United Stadium, thank you. Not seen a
Not
game,
to a
but I've
game,
been
though.
to them. It's hard to go and watch football games when you're a chef.
I second that.
Jesus.
Mate,
Will you
your
wait?
team's right on your doorstep. Yeah, we can carry on, and then when
Yeah,
he puts his
okay.
prediction, we'll have a little chat about
Alright.
it. Burnley Watford.
Burnley Watford, yeah.
You put 2-0 Liverpool, I reckon.
2-0
JDB.
Liverpool.
Yeah, good call. Good shout, good shout.
Burnley Watford. Do we have to talk about that? Can we just say?
Well, last time we said that was going to be a boring game.
Let's
It
just
wasn't
make
a
our
boring
predictions
game.
and get out of here, yeah? Yeah, there's
Wow,
Burnley
way
Wat-
to sound enthusiastic.
well, there's not really much you can say about that, is there? It's going to be boring.
Burnley Watford, I'm going to go with
I reckon a
Two-
1-1.
2-1 Watford.
I was thinking that, but then I'm thinking... Wait, what did Watford just do? I've literally forgotten. Who did they play? Did they win? What happened?
Who did Watford
Oh, they
play?
drew with,
Oh, Leicester.
yeah.
I'm saying 0-0.
Uh,
No one said 0-0 yet. I think this will be a 0-0.
I said 0-0.
0-0.
Yeah, Cal said 0-0.
I think
Cal
this...
said 0-0 for Newcastle Villa.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I
Cal,
think...
what do you reckon?
I think this is going to be a 2-0 Watford.
So 2-1 from me, 2-0 for Cal.
I said 1-0 and Cookie said 0-0.
Okay. Southampton Arsenal.
JDB put,
I
to be
think-
fair, if you can't get up to Anfield, could go St Mary's to watch some future Liverpool players.
This is very true. It's just like watching Liverpool Academy.
Speaking of
What
Southampton,
an old joke.
Southampton
Cookie.
Villa. No, hang on.
Southampton Arsenal.
Arsenal, sorry. I don't know why I put Villa on here. Southampton Arsenal.
Yeah, I just kind of ignored that.
Yeah.
No.
Southampton have got this.
We've got this 100%, I reckon.
I reckon it's going to be a 2-0 Southampton.
No.
I'm going 3-2 Southampton.
I'm gonna
It's going to be a
go.
high scoring match.
I'm gonna go 3-1.
Southampton?
Yeah.
2-0 Southampton, please, for me.
Yeah. So no one backs Arsenal?
I think
Danny
no.
Ings,
I think Arsenal will get
Nathan
the first goal, and then Southampton.
I
will
think
go
there'll
mad.
be a brace for Ingsy and a Redmond finisher.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't really know. I can't think of any Chelsea players. What is wrong with me? Any Southampton players at the moment?
And I think Auburn needs to hurry up and bag one. That'll be the one for Arsenal.
Okay, so the
I can't remember
final.
what I said 3-2.
David Luiz header.
The final
David Luiz
prediction.
will certifiably not be playing unless they have to play it.
Oh, please.
JDB 4-1 to Saints, I think.
I did give
think it'll be that
Arsenal
much.
fans a warning before this all happened that they should probably leave. So if there's any Arsenal fans still here, that's your own fault.
Sully's going to watch it and have a go at me. I
Oh.
know it.
Right, Chelsea
We're
City.
forgetting about the keeper though. It's Martinez.
Oh yeah, that's why I said 3-1.
That's why I said 3-2.
I'm going to change mine to a 3-0.
Whoa, you've already said it, mate.
All right,
Can't
I
be
won't
changing
then.
stuff.
2-0. Fine. Whatever.
Chelsea
Let's
City.
And
go
the
to
final
Chelsea.
one, Chelsea City.
Big game that.
Chelsea are at home. Like I know home and away doesn't really have much of a thing anymore, but Chelsea have been better on the road than they have at home, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
this is a Man City game.
Yeah, it's, City
I want
3-1,
City
I
to
think, is
win it.
mine.
I want City to win it.
3-1 for City.
Well, they're without Aguero.
Yeah, but that
City.
doesn't. Their squad depth is so vast, they don't need Aguero.
It's not a one-man team like a
True.
Salah Liverpool, is it?
Liverpool is.
I'm joking.
You couldn't have picked
I'm
the worst
joking.
team for a one-man team.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
it's
that
more
was-
Fernandez United, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon I'm going to go a 2-0 City. No, I'm going to do a
Well, you've said it.
2-1 City. No, I hadn't written it in, and I've written it in the wrong way as well.
What
I
you
wrote
vote?
it to-
I'm going 2-1 City as well.
I'm gonna go 1-0.
Ooh.
Oh, controversial.
Interesting.
I don't know why that's controversial. It's not really.
That's the last game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aaron,
did
you say yours?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
What did you say?
Aaron said 3-1.
3-1. Yeah, so that's all of the predictions done.
Right. Has anyone got anything else to say?
Also, what's with the weekend there being 2 games over Saturday and Sunday?
Is there?
Yeah, I don't really understand that. There's like one game, like Saturday, Sunday,
Villa Wolves, Watford
Monday,
Southampton.
Tuesday,
Is that all that's on the weekend?
Yeah.
and then there's on the 1st of July, whatever day that is.
I need to find four TVs tomorrow.
Looks like there's been a bit of trouble in the Leicester Brighton game. There's been a couple of injuries and substitutions already.
Really?
Mm.
Let's have a look at that quickly.
Well, why don't we wrap
Um,
up the podcast there for today, boys, and we can go off and watch the Leicester
Oh,
Brighton
Adam
game.
Webster's off and Shane Duffy's on for Brighton.
Yeah, there was a Martin Montoya's coming on for Brighton as well for someone. Just injuries apparently. Aaron Webster
Yeah.
has a knee injury.
He had to be
Seems-
taken off the field potentially.
Yeah.
That doesn't say stretcher, but he said it doesn't look good. So
Yeah. Mendy for Leicester was caught late. by Dale Stevenson a 50-50, which they needed treatment for. Yeah, don't know.
Let's wrap that up for this week. So
We
predictions.
can talk about that in the next one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll be back
Should we do
next
it
week.
next Friday when there is no game?
That's depending, isn't it? If we're working on it.
I forgot about that. We
Well,
might be at work.
if you follow us on all our social links, which you can see at the bottom, then we'll put on there a time of when we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Is this going up on YouTube as well, Cal?
Yes, I can do.
And crop out the beginning bit.
No, I still need to do that with the old one. Yeah, I will.
And we might grab a watch along or a podcast midweek, depending on.
Yeah,
Work.
depending on
what
how
we're
things are
feeling.
going.
Because Boris announced today that restaurants are going to reopen.
Yeah.
Happy
so
days.
we
Yay.
all might be heading
Chefs
back
that
to
game
work.
is now
on the
becoming
4th.
chefs that have to bloody work and can't game anymore because lockdown's over. That's a bit of a long name, though, isn't it? CTCGLC. Something really long.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning
It's like
in.
listening to me try and form a sentence.
It is.
Thanks everyone for watching, and thank you to everyone that was in the chat and got involved. And we'll see you next
Yeah.
week.
We'll see you
Next
soon.
time.
Bye.
Bye.